Hello everyone. So finally the year 2020 has gone and we are welcoming a new year 2021. So wish you many happy new year to every students and I wish and I bless a great future ahead and you should enjoy this year, right? But don't forget to be dedicated because your dedication decides your future. It decides your career, right? So in your life of span, you should work hard, you should be dedicated in your work so that you can achieve what you need, what you want, right? So I hope in this year from this day you should promise yourself that you will never waste your time. Okay, you will never waste your time. You should focus on your study, not any else. Why? Because every person has distraction. Even I have some distraction. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର distraction ଅଛି. But ଯଦି ଆମେ ସେ distraction को ଆମେ ଯଦି ବେଶୀ focus କରିବା then definitely ସେ distraction ଆମ future को harm କରିବ. Yes or no? Yes, this is truth, 100% truth. And that is the reason why in the world, out of 100 people, only 5 people are successful and other 95 people are unsuccessful. Because those 5 people has many obstacles, they have many hurdles, still they overcome those hurdles. ସେମାନେ ନିଜର hurdles को overcome କରିକି ଆଜି ଏଠି ଆସି ପହଞ୍ଚନ୍ତି। ଯଦି ସେମାନେ ନିଜର distraction को focus କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ହୁଏତ ଆଜି ସେମାନେ ଏଠିକି ଆସିନଥାନ୍ତେ। Everyone has distraction. डिस्ट्राक्शन किसी प्रकार भी हो पारे, पेरेंटल डिस्ट्राक्शन, रिलेशनशिप डिस्ट्राक्शन, बट से डिस्ट्राक्शनटा जेमि तुम फ्यूचर को बर्बाद न कर सेटा को मन रख। आज तो माने बुझी पारुना डिस्ट्राक्शन को तुम बहुत सीरियसली न जाउछ, पाठ पढा से सीरियसली न हो। देखो जी मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर बीइंग डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, बट इन फ्यूचर यू विल रिग्रेट फॉर दैट। वन डे यू विल डेफिनेटली रिग्रेट फॉर दैट एंड दिस इज द टाइम यू कैन चेंज योरसेल्फ। ए टाइम रे तुम जब निजको चेंज न करबे फ्यूचर तुम केबे भी चेंज हो पाइबा। एंड दिस इज ट्रूथ। मिछ हेले भी सत्य किंतु एटा तुमको मिछ लागि पारे बट दिस इज ट्रूथ। गीता रे गोटे बढ़िया वर्ड गोटे अछि दैट व्हिच सीम्स पॉइजन इन द बिगिनिंग एंड नेक्टर इन द एंड इज द रियल हैप्पीनेस। माने जो जिंसटा सबुठ प्रथमे हमको बहुत कष्ट दिए आ शेष जोटा हमको कोन दिए मीठा लागे सेटा ही प्रकृत सफलता। माने जेतेबेले आमे गोटे जिंस को आमे फोकसफुली आगे चलू, आमे त स्ट्रगल करू, हम लाइफ रे बहुत किछि डिस्ट्रैक्शन हुए, सब जिंस को हम त्याग देबा पड़े। मते मने कर मते टीवी देखिया को भल लागे, मते मने कर ए जिंस खाइबा को भल लागे, मो से जिंस को त्याग करी निजर लक्ष्य पत्र आगे जी। किंतु मते जदियो कष्ट हो बट व्हेनेवर आई गेट दैट सक्सेस, जेतेबेले मो सक्सेसटा पाई जीबी मो ए सब त्याग सब भूल जीबी, बहुत खुशी है। I will be very much happy. Okay, so तुम मानक भी से भलिया निजर सब डिस्ट्रैक्शन को त्याग करियो पड़ी, जेतिक भी डिस्ट्रैक्शन अछि। एंड वन मोर थिंग, तीनटा जिंस केबे भी तुम लाइफ लॉन्ग तुम सहित रहइबनी। कोन सेटा? प्यार, व्यापार, परिवार, भल पाइबा, बिजनेस आ तुमर पेरेंट्स बा तुमर फैमिली केबे भी तीन जन लाइफ लॉन्ग तुम साथ देबे। दिने दिने दे विल वैनिश फ्रॉम दिस वर्ल्ड, निजर दुनिया छाड़ीबे से माने। Yes or no? This is true. But तुम सहित रहिबो किए at the end of your life who exists? तुम काम तुम सहित exist करियो। तुम जेमिति काम करथिबो दिने दिने तुम तार डेफिनेटली रिजल्ट पाइबो। आज जदि तुम 10 घंटा परिश्रम करूछ डेफिनेटली वन डे एबे न हेले भी केबे ना केबे तुम से 10 घंटार मूल्य पाइबो। आ तुम जदि एबे ठके चलीछ, ओके, तुम मते मिछ कहि चलीछ, जे तुम मते भाबो जे मिछ कहि कि तुम निजे को बहुत बड़ कर दबो, डेफिनेटली तुम एक काम पे तुम दिन रिग्रेट करो एंड डेफिनेटली यू विल रिग्रेट डेफिनेटली। सो एबे तो तुम निजे को सेति की सचेतन कर दियो जे लाइफ रे केबे भी निजे को पश्चाताप केबे न हो, केबे रिग्रेट तुम करो जे मु काश से कामटा करि थांती कि मते होय त आज रिजल्ट, काश मु काली पढि दी थांती कि 2 घंटा होय त मते आज रिजल्ट आइ। जो 2 घंटा तुम प्रत्येक दिन तुम लैप्स करि चलछ से 2 घंटा जोड़ी दियो ना निजे लाइफ रे 20 वर्ष रे 2 घंटा जोड़ी चलियो तुम केते जे टाइम वेस्ट करतो जानि पाए। एंटरटेनमेंट और टाइम वेस्ट द डिफरेंस बुझे। एंटरटेनमेंट माने कोन ना तुम कोन किछ समय तुम टीवी देखिला, किछ समय मोबाइल देखिला, हां तुम एंटरटेन। बट दिन जाक मोबाइल धरिबा, व्हाट्सएप चैटिंग करिबा, दिन जाक टीवी देखिबा टाइम वेस्ट कोइ बट एंटरटेनमेंट नुहे। ओके, इतरे जिंस को अवॉइड करियो सीखो, एंटरटेन हुओ टाइम वेस्ट करो। तुम तो जी जन जदि भी टाइम वेस्ट करुच आज सुधरी जाओ। लाइफ तुमको गोटे आउटे चांस दे सुधरी जाओ, अदरवाइज किसी भी तुम हाथ न। कथा अच्छे नेड़ी गुड़ा कौन ऑल विल तर पश्चाताप कर किसी भी नहीं रिग्रेट आउ रिग्रेट आउ रिग्रेट सो ये डे रे तुमको केवल एतिक मोर कहबार थिला लाइफ रे तुम जहाँ भी कर केवल पाठ पढ़ा क्षेत्र में जेकोसी काम कर फोकसफुली कर जब से कामटा कर केवल सेटा ही कर रिगार्ड नजर दियो बिल्कुल नजर दियो सो आई होप यू विल रियलाइज माय रियल इंटेंशन okay and you will work accordingly and in this day again wish you a happy new year. So let us start with the lecture today, right? Okay, so in this lecture we are going to discuss about an example from your textbook, example number 7. So let us understand the example number 7. It is given in triangle ABC. So first of all, as soon as you read the question, start drawing. You have to draw a triangle ABC. It is a triangle ABC. In this triangle, D, E, F are the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA. So it is given D is the midpoint of side AB. This is the side AB. Suppose D is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of side BC, right? So let's say this is point E. So E is the midpoint of side BC. Midpoint means it divides the side BC into two equal halves. Similarly, D divides AB into two equal halves, right? And also F is the midpoint of side CA. This is point F. It also divides the line AC into two equal halves. So this half is equal to this. This is given. Now, so that the triangle ABC, this triangle ABC is divided into four congruent triangles. Okay, by joining D, E, F, it means you have to join these 3 points D, E, F. So let us join them. D, E, D, F, and E, F. So whenever the midpoints of this 3 sides of the triangles are joined, then how many triangles are formed here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles are formed here, and we have to prove that these 4 triangles are congruent. These 4 triangles are congruent. Okay, so this is the question, that in a triangle ABC, D, E, F are the midpoint of their 3 sides. So if you join all these 3 midpoints, then 4 triangles you will get, and find that or prove that these 4 triangles are now become congruent. Okay, this is the question. So let us write the statement that is given. So it is given D is the midpoint of AB. D is the midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB. So this distance is equal to this distance. AD is equal to DB. Okay, and F is the midpoint of AC. So AF is equal to FC. Similarly, E is the midpoint of BC. So it means BE half is equal to EC. Okay, so we have to prove that the 4 triangles formed here, triangle this and this are congruent. So we have to prove triangle ADF congruent to triangle BDE is congruent to triangle DFE and also congruent to the triangle FEC. All the 4 triangles are congruent, we have to. So now let us prove. Okay. See, first of all, consider the triangle ABC, and in this triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB and AB is the midpoint of AC. Right? So If we join D and F, then we will get line segment. And according to theorem 8.9, we know the line segment which joins the midpoint of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Yes or no? Yes. So DF must be parallel to BC according to theorem 8.9, right? So we can write here DF, okay, is parallel to this BC. Why? Due to theorem 8.9. According to theorem 8.9, a line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Okay. So if DF is parallel to BC, then we can write DF is parallel to B because B is a part of BC, and that DF is parallel to EC because EC is a part of BC. So this parallel to this and this parallel to this because DF is parallel to BC. So you can write DF is parallel to B, these two are parallel, and DF is parallel to EC. Understood? Next, see, in the same triangle ABC, F is the midpoint of AC and E is the midpoint of BC. So you will consider these two sides and these two midpoints. So whenever we join these two midpoints, we will get line segment EF. Now according to the theorem 8.9, a line segment which joins the midpoint of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. It means this line segment EF must parallel to this side AB. Okay? And you can write EF is parallel to total side, third side AP. It is also due to theorem 8.9. Okay? So if this is parallel to total distance AB, then you can write this is parallel to this because this is the part of total, and this side is parallel to this because this is the part of total. Simple. So you can write EF is parallel to BD, EF is parallel to BD, and EF is parallel to AD. Understood? Next, consider the two sides AB and BC. You know D and E are the midpoints of AB and BC. And according to 8.9 theorem, a line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So if D is the line segment, this one, D is the line segment, then this must be parallel to this total AC according to theorem 8.9. So you can write D is parallel to AC and DE is parallel to AC due to theorem 8.9. So here we get that what DE. So DE is parallel to total side. So you can write D is parallel to this because this is a part of total, and that D is parallel to this because this is also a part of total. Okay. So this parallel to this and this parallel to this. Okay. So D parallel to F and that D is parallel to FC. Understood? So previously we have proved EF parallel to BD, EF parallel to BD. So this parallel to this, and EF parallel to AD, EF parallel to AD. This parallel to this. Here, suppose this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, this is equation number 3. Okay. Now we have to analyze all these three equations, right? See, in the equation 1, we proved that DF is parallel to BE. DF, this, is parallel to BE. Here, and here as you can see in equation 2, EF means this, EF is parallel to BD. BD means this. Okay. So if we consider this as a quadrilateral, then what we have found? We have found in this quadrilateral, DF is parallel to B and EF is parallel to BD. So the pair of opposite sides are parallel. It means this parallelogram, this quadrilateral is a parallelogram, because in a parallelogram the pair of opposite sides are parallel. So we can write from equation 1, 2 and 3 we get that this is the parallelogram B, D, F, E. This is a parallelogram, yes or no? Yes. And again, just look at this. We know from equation 1, DF is parallel to EC. So DF means this side, this line is parallel to EC. So this is parallel to this. Clear? And in equation 3, here also there is a concept that DE is parallel to FC. DE, this side, is parallel to FC. So what we will get here? We will get from equation 1, this side is parallel to this side, and from equation 3, this side is parallel to this side. So if we consider this as a quadrilateral, then the pair of opposite sides are parallel, and we know if in a quadrilateral the pair of opposite sides are parallel, then it will be a parallelogram. So definitely DFCE is also a parallelogram. So DFCE is also a parallelogram. Understood? Now again look at the equation number 2. In equation number 2 we know EF is parallel to AD, right? So EF, this side is parallel to AD, means this side. Clear? And from equation 3 we know DE is parallel to AF. DE, okay, sorry, DE, this is D. I'm sorry, this is D. DE is parallel to AF. Clear? From equation 2 we know what? EF is parallel to AD. This side is parallel to this side. And from equation 3 we know DE is parallel to AF. DE is parallel to AF. So if we consider this as a quadrilateral, then here also the pair of opposite sides are parallel. That means this quadrilateral must be a parallelogram. So ADEF is also a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Is it clear? So what we have found here? So we have found, since this is parallel to this and this is parallel to this, this is a parallelogram. This parallel to this parallel to this. So this is a parallelogram. And this parallel to this parallel to this is a parallelogram. So here we have found 3 parallelograms. This one is a parallelogram. Okay, DBEF is a parallelogram. DECF also a parallelogram. And ADEF is also a parallelogram. So there are 3 parallelograms. Clear? Now we will prove what? We will have to prove all these 4 triangles formed are congruent, right? How? Let's understand. Okay. It is also very easy. Since we have proved what? That all the 3 quadrilaterals are parallelogram. Yes or no? Yes. So first of all we have proved that DBEF is a parallelogram. Okay. So if DBEF is a parallelogram, then here DE is a diagonal. Yes or no? Yes. D is a diagonal of the triangle of the parallelogram DBEF. Okay. So we can write DE is the diagonal of DBEF parallelogram. DBEF. And we know according to theorem 8.1, a diagonal divides a parallelogram into 2 congruent triangles. So whenever we have find a parallelogram and this is the diagonal, then according to theorem 8.1, this triangles must be congruent to this triangle. So we can write triangle DBE. Triangle DBE must be congruent to this triangle DEF. Okay, triangle DEF due to theorem 8.1. Clear? Second, and since in the second case we have proved that DECF is a parallelogram and EF is a diagonal. Okay, so EF is the diagonal of parallelogram DECF. Then according to theorem 8.1, the two triangles formed are also congruent. So this triangle must be congruent with this triangle. So we can write triangle DEF. Triangle DEF must be congruent to this triangle FEC. Okay, due to theorem 8.1. Okay, next and third case, we have found that ADEF is a parallelogram and DF is also a diagonal of this parallelogram. So DF is the diagonal of parallelogram ADEF, and the same rule is applied here. Here also, this diagonal divides this into two congruent triangles. So this triangle ADF, okay, ADF triangle. So triangle ADF, clear, must be congruent to this triangle. Okay, triangle DEF due to theorem 8.1. Clear? So let's say this is our equation number 1. Equation 1. This is equation 2. Okay, equation 2. And let's say this is equation 3. Equation 3. Okay. Now let us analyze all these three equations. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, what we got? So here in equation 1 we know that the triangle DBE, okay, so triangle DBE is congruent to triangle DEF, is congruent to triangle DEF. And in equation 2 we know the triangle DEF, this triangle is congruent to triangle FEC, this. Okay, so triangle DEF is congruent to triangle FEC. So you can write that triangle DEF is congruent to triangle FEC. Clear? Now, in equation number 3, okay, in equation number 3, what we have proved? Triangle DEF, okay, this triangle DEF, this triangle is congruent to triangle ADF, this triangle. Okay, it means triangle DEF, this is congruent to triangle ADF. So you can write this is congruent to triangle ADF. Okay, this is the final conclusion we get. So finally, what we have get? We have get the triangle DBE, this triangle is congruent to triangle DEF, this triangle is congruent to triangle FEC, this triangle is congruent to triangle ADF, this triangle. It means all the four triangles are now become congruent. Okay, so you can write hence all the four triangles are congruent. Okay, and now yes, it is